Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Pacers Daily. I'm your host, Hery Acosta. Happy Tuesday. You know, we record every Monday through Friday, so hit the like and subscribe button for more videos like this. You could always turn on the notification boxes I normally post these videos between 11 and noon every morning, so let's hop straight into it. I know it's back-to-back episodes that we're talking about Miles Turner, but he just keeps on taking shots at Indy, and it's kind of crazy at this point because he said now he's in a city that actually welcomes him and praises him. Okay, so what were we doing for the last 10 years? Because now, obviously, there were times where Indy did want him to be traded. But he's also got to understand that that's just basketball, and he also wasn't the most consistent player on the floor. There were games that he genuinely looked like he shouldn't be on the court. I mean, that includes Game 7 of the NBA Finals. But there was also games that he was the best player on the court. We've seen how he plays against Dallas, how he played against Dallas every now and then. We would randomly drop 28, 30 points. But to have a starting center who could barely, not, I don't remember, let me see. The last time he grabbed 10 rebounds in a game, it just barely ever happened. Now, I know he's more of a floor spacer, and he typically isn't in the paint too much. But there's also been those instances where the ball just falls through his hands, or he just gets boxed out by a shorter guy, or just anyone else. So yeah, there's going to be criticism on his behalf, and there's going to continue to be criticism once Milwaukee realizes that he's not really going to produce as much as he did here. So waiting for that. I mean, continue to take your shots at Indy, the city that has welcomed you for 10 years, city that's helped you reach the finals, conference finals. Just, I don't know, keep doing you. But it's just kind of crazy to me how this city has had welcomed him with open arms for years. We've traded star players, kept him on the roster, and I mean this is his way. If this is his way of thanking Indy for everything we did for him, then go for it, go for it. But we as fans, we just gotta look forward. He's not on the team anymore, so honestly, let him. We'll see it. We'll see him on the court. So, but now on the Fan Jam. Fan Jam starts October 4th at 11. This is a place where all fans just get together at Gamebridge and just celebrate what the Pacers are. This is 3 days before the preseason starts for the Pacers. I might be able to attend. I doubt it, but it would be really cool. They are free tickets. It's first 5,000, first come, first serve. So grab your tickets. Definitely enjoy the time, enjoy the atmosphere, enjoy the ambiance, enjoy being around other Pacers fans. Obviously, it's not really going to fully feel like they did with the finals, as we were all just celebrating, going crazy out of different watch parties. People were going to different bars, and just everybody was just celebrating being a Pacers fan this year. And I'm really hoping that can be the same thing for this season. Just because Halliburton's out doesn't mean that this team doesn't have what it takes to reach the finals. We still have some really good chemistry, have some great players, potential trades in the mid season. So we'll just kind of keep seeing that. But Fan Jam, claim your tickets. First 5,000, get in for free. So just get those tickets as soon as you can, and whoever goes, hope you enjoy it. Should be very fun. Now we're I'm gonna go back to talk about a little bit more about basketball. Now Nembhard is gonna be starting point guard, and if we want to succeed with Nembhard as the point guard, we have to play at his pace. Now his style of play is a little different than Halliburton. Halliburton's main style of play is pass first, pop a three, or drive. Nembhard, on the other hand, yes, he can create his own three. He's not as much of a passer as Halliburton is. He can. He's a great passer, but he's not necessarily pass first. He's a ball handler, but he's also someone that's going to do a good pick and roll game with Siakam, with Isaiah Jackson, with Jay Huff. So those are some stuff to look for. But if the team just kind of, plays at his level, plays at his pace, there's going to be no issue at all with having Nemhard as a starting point guard. Because as the shooting guard, he was already one of the people that handled the ball most. There's times where he's the one that took it up to court and had the ball for 12, 13 seconds, trying to just open up the game. Times where Halliburton wasn't even involved in the play, and Nemhard was the main ball handler. So we've seen how Nemhard can actually facilitate the game, and just how he uses the open court, gets open, hits his shot, finds open guys, plays his game. So definitely just play at his pace, and there will be no issue this year at all. The Pacers have everything. They can have everything going for them. Now, obviously, it's going to be different once Halliburton does get back for the 26-27 season. But for right now, we got to focus on building that foundation on offense around Nemhard, because that's who is going to facilitate and dictate the games. And last but not least, a player Indy loves, Johnny Furphy, has looked great. And I think it's time for him to really get minutes. Obviously, as a rookie, he didn't play too much, but there were flashes, and in the summer league, there were definitely flashes of an absolute demon on the court. Kid is a very talented prospect. He's just someone that can go out there, and he's a really good 3-and-D guy. Now, he actually played some good defense on players like Shea in the finals, which was very interesting because, you know, he was kind of just on there for like garbage time, but he was still putting up some good minutes. And it's just someone that you can really trust in the game. Now he's gonna be someone who's gonna have to like lower the fouls a little bit, kind of like Ben Shepherd. But you know, it's only gonna be Furphy's second season, it's gonna be Shepherd's third. But Furphy has potential, and he's gonna stick around with Pacers as long as, you know, if he's gonna get a big contract, who knows how that's gonna how it's gonna work. But for right now, he definitely has a spot on the roster, and I really hope he gets some minutes. But the whole bench rotation is it's gonna be a little strange, just because you also got to figure out how to involve Jarris Walker. Obviously, McConnell, Shep, Toppin, Huff, they're all gonna play. But then, what are we gonna do with the rookies? With Furphy, with Walker, with Wiseman? So just all these players that could be getting minutes on a lot of other teams are kind of just stuck at the end of that rotation, and we really just got to see who is going to play. And right now, Furphy looks like he's going to get the most minutes of all of them, and hopefully Walker can step it up too, because I genuinely think he has a good future. But as always, I'm your host, Hery Acosta. This is Pacers Daily. Boom, baby, and go Sirs.